We're in the middle of the room.
I know how to use that.
And put down one piece of blue tape in the middle of the room.
They will really slap it on the ground there or something.
We're gonna, okay, so starting on that point, does everybody know how to do a bearing on a compass? I guess I should ask that. I'm assuming you kind of know. Okay, starting at that point, follow these instructions and put a piece of tape down where you end up. So remember which ones you start with.
Oh, so maybe we ought to number these
Yeah.
pieces of tape on the floor. What's your number? Pick a number.
I got a marker, you need a marker?
Give us one.
Yeah, let's see your marker.
Oh, you want-
Okay, you guys need one.
Okay, you're with him, so you only need one.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotta be close.
I marked that 6 already. 6.
so just start out and follow those instructions. Does somebody got a question about how to turn a bearing?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna move my.
walk 11 feet, we can actually start right here. Stick down those pieces of tape and stick it in. So here's north.
Are we putting a piece of tape down at our next location?
No, just do all 3 turns and then see where you end up. So walk 12 feet, 45 degrees. So here you are, there's 45 right there. So just hold it with both hands and go 45, go that 12 feet.
So
And
we're gonna
then
go 117
you see the
degrees.
numbers
That's-
here.
We're not gonna get 12 feet, but it's gonna be
When you
back
get to
here,
the other
isn't
spot,
it?
Okay,
170,
I've got-
it's gonna be that direction.
pretty close. Yeah, I've got one, I wondered how this
So we're
works.
gonna go 11 feet that way, we're gonna be into the wall, aren't we?
That's what I get.
Okay, so where'd you end up? Did you guys get it already?
We're only
You
gonna get
started right
about
there, okay.
8 feet into the wall right here.
Because we're not,
Yep,
we
we're
gotta
gonna
go.
just take that, yep. Where we landed? Where you landed, yeah.
And you guys is number 1?
237 after that, it's gonna be.
We're gonna need special lenses to see that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I could just use my pen.
We know what it says.
Yeah.
That direction, we've got the wall, that's what we do about another 3 or 4 feet.
Get out of my way.
Shoes are shiny, I know.
Step on dirt.
Stepping up a little.
Yeah, well,
Messy.
what I did there.
So if we went about.
Okay,
You started
and where did
here.
you start? You started right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got it.
Okay, did you end up
That'd be
where?
about 11,
Yeah,
if
about
we
where
went,
I
if we actually went
About where
11
you
that way,
started,
that
okay,
puts
put
about
your
11.
tape down where you ended up.
Yep, and then 357.
Don't pull the trigger on it.
How many feet we're supposed to go that?
This is mine.
Make sure the piece of tape on the ground.
It's just probably
I kinda got a little bit. Let's go.
Can you just remember TP?
Okay, go ahead.
Wasn't asking why.
Oh,
Probably somewhere right there. What'd you get?
About where I think we're about at, so I guess that's where we are.
Okay.
was you guys number 3 to start with?
There's 6.
What's your name?
Where'd you?
But we couldn't go 11 feet that way, so we'll probably miss that.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm taking a look here. Where did you guys start?
We started over there.
Okay, I think we'll give you guys the prize for getting the furthest off. Yeah, that's good, I know, right.
Somebody's got.
They gotta be together, huh?
Okay,
I can see
so
back where they started.
how it should have ended up, guys, assuming that the compasses all work okay inside and a few other things like that, should have ended up in the same spot. So most of you did pretty good. I think Josh got the closest.
One of our problems, we couldn't go 11 feet.
my cobbles.
Then we were off from then on.
Okay, so this is what orienteering is all about, is it's taking a series of coordinates, bearings, that's what we call those numbers as bearings, and following those bearings to get someplace. And they can be tiny, like we just did right here. Those could be miles, they could be lots of miles. There's groups out there that go all over the place, and they have races. They run to get there. They have a lot of fun with it. And they have a lesson in here on orienteering. A whole month's program, if you get in the program helps book, and
Man,
it
you
gives.
talk about that program helps
It's
a
a,
lot.
you know, it has so much stuff in it. It has four meetings planned out for you. You just have to read about it and figure out how to make it work, and you learn about orienteering, and then you can have a super activity where you lay out a course for your boys. I went on, let's see if I can, what I did with it, right here. So, right here is one, and I put some links on the roundtable, what do we call that, the roundtable?
Calendar.
Calendar, yeah, for some of this. One is for this. This is one that you can lay out in a small area, preferably outside, but you can lay it out and then send the boys, it's all set up for you, then you can send the boys out to start at different points. And here is when they do it, they should be going from, they start out on one point and they go to another point and they move from point to point to point and record the points that they landed on. And for each of the courses, here's the answer that they should come up with. And that can be kind of a bigger activity for boys to practice doing some of this.
Where's this from?
This is called the Schoolyard Compass Game,
Well, I guess-
outdoor practice. I put a link on the roundtable calendar.
What website?
To
is
this
it, I
right
guess, is
here.
my question. What website or word?
I don't remember the website, but the link to that website is on there. There's also
I use
orienteering.
this game, it's not this exact one, very similar to
Yeah.
it. They love it. It is a ball.
Yeah.
And you can have 15, 18 people all going at the same time.
Yeah, all right in one area. And you can lay stakes out, you can paint spots, you can do all kinds of different ways. And you can stretch it out as far as you want too. Make it bigger or smaller. But then you can do all kinds of other things. You can combine this kind of stuff with the stuff we did last month, the geocaching. Clark and I set up a geocache years and years ago where you had to, it was a nighttime one, and you had to find the glowing eyes out there, and you had to take 2 or 3 bearings to get to the actual geocache, which is more of the orienteering type thing. And you can set up courses all over the place. I've been back with my son back in DC, and there's a national park there, just south of his place, and you go in there and they will hand you an orienteering course, and they have this whole national park set up with orienteering posts and checkpoints and stuff, and you can just have a lot of fun. But you can set this stuff up yourself. You can have a prize at the end. You can have them gather things. You can have the boys do races. You can get involved with Orienteering USA, and they have different kinds of activities and stuff that you could actually take your boys to. But it's a lot of fun.